Hey everybody, it's time for a short daytime stream before we do our main event tonight. So, I've got a surprise game for you all. I thought I'd do something a little bit different and special to honor the late Chuck Norris, who died yesterday from mysterious complications that we don't really know, and we should honestly respect the privacy and just leave it at that. So, let's do this shit. We've got Pragmata Sketchbook, the demo of the upcoming video game from Capcom. Unfortunately, I do have to, in order to get a good visual for the stream here, I do have to do something annoying, and I have to specifically stream with monitor capture instead of game capture, because that way I can force SDR and not wash out the picture for mobile devices and non-SDR monitors. So you're gonna have to bear with seeing my controls over here occasionally, but I hope you won't mind. This should still be a good stream. We're just gonna do a short little gaming experience here. We're gonna try this game demo. I already set up the settings for this game and everything, so now I'm ready to try it out. Going into this completely blind, I've only seen, like, you know, gameplay trailers and stuff. I don't know much about the story or anything like that. I just know that this is looking like a decent shooter game with a good story to it, so... We're not playing casual, we're not babies. So yeah, we're gonna try it out. Let's see. And I have this on like max settings, by the way. Alright, is this motion blur the graphical settings where I use the quote-unquote AI, but not really AI, upscale thing? Do I need to turn that off? Because it's a little distracting, I don't know. Alright, reach the green EXE node to hack targets. Move the cursor across the hacking matrix and connect it to the EXE node to complete the hack, placing enemies in an open state, making them vulnerable to gunfire. Meaning these damn clankers have good armor. Alright, hold right click and R to reset the hack, so if I mess something up. Alright, what button do I press now? I'm not clear on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, let me check these graphical settings. What is causing that weird blur? What is substance shattering? Oh, subsurface scattering. Okay. Desync, ray tracing. Alright, I'm gonna try turning that off, right? That might work. I tried doing 200% image quality, it doesn't work. Go ahead and try dynamic resolution just in case it's needed. But yeah, so far so good in terms of leaving it high graphical fidelity. Yeah, it doesn't have as much of a weird blur when it doesn't have that weird super upscaling. Let's see. Alright, but what am I supposed to do? What? It does not explain these controls well. What is... Yeah, what button are we talking about here? This might just be made for controller, honestly. Obvious solution, plug in a controller. Welcome to the shit I should have done before I started playing stream. But anyway. Alright, yes, the controller is working. This is a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, which is enabled for usage through Steam. Thank you for that, Steam. I do appreciate that quite a bit. Alright, so. Controller vibration on. Equip weapon on pickup. Might turn that on. Motion sensor, definitely on. Aim assist, no need. I don't think, anyway. Ugh, gross. Xbox controls? Anyway. Hey, where's my motion aim? I'm not gonna be able to play without that. Oh god, it's set up as an Xbox controller, yikes. It is not controlling like it should be. Ugh. I'm gonna have to remap. Fudge. Alright, so I have to change the controls so that Jump is B because this thinks it's an Xbox controller. Use repair cartridge is going to have to go to A as such. And then I think Y and X are also reversed on the Xbox controller. Fucking Xbox, dude. Like, no one plays that shit anymore. Alright. No, it's still... Let me change the hacking controls. Damn. Yeah, this is still meant to be on B. Use repair cartridge is meant to be on A. Interact / pickup is meant to be... No, I'm going to leave that as is. But I got to change... Maybe I'll just get used to it being wrong. So A is down. Left, down. Okay. Young android. Androids do not have an age, but whatever. Let's see. So you head to the top floor of the solar panel plant. So you gotta call Earth for help. Okay. So I guess that's the basics of the story. Trying to call Earth for help. A little bit of a load time there. Her hair is still doing the weird thing. I got frame drops there too. This feels really floaty. Yeah, I might end up getting this on Switch too, based on what I'm seeing so far. If the game doesn't look too much worse on Switch 2, and it's this much hassle on PC, I might as well just get Switch 2. Nice. Kind of figured out some platforming mechanics here. Ouch. Jumped a little too far there. Why is her hair doing that shit? Is my graphics card somehow not able to handle it? Or is it just because it's a demo version? I don't know. Right, so I gotta mind that gauge. I don't exactly know why there's, like, robots attacking us either. So that's another thing I wonder about. Alright, need to move myself over. Oops, that was a little too far. There we go, that's better. That shouldn't disrupt the screen. Alright, cool. Testing on stream. Am I covering up the name of the weapon? Nope. This should be perfect. Okay. Dude, I spent so much time, effort, energy, and money building this PC. It better freaking run Pragmata, dude. I don't know what to say if it doesn't. Maybe I need to... Oh, you know what? The floatiness is probably not an error, though. That's probably just, being in space, right? I'm on, like, the moon or something. I'm not on Earth, so the gravity's different. Shockwave gun. Close range, strong, okay. Whoa. It looks badass. I can't wait. This is gonna be good. I have got to find my old Xbox controller. I just have no idea where I put it. It's a really good Xbox controller. They don't make it anymore. It's a third-party one. It's super good. I can't get another one. I need to find the one I have. Did I just die? No, don't change the difficulty. We're just restarting. Maybe I need to check my Steam settings. Controller settings, Steam input. Alright. Alright. Left bumper, right bumper, extended buttons, select, start. Screenshot. Oh wow, the screenshot button works through this? That's great. But we gotta make it so that B equals A. God, this is so complicated. Why is this so complicated? Oh, you can cheat too. You can set turbo. That's fucked. Why isn't it letting me change anything? You don't see this on screen right now, by the way, but it is annoying. Oh, commands may not be supported for this game. That would explain it. Alright, that's something they need to fix before launch. Really pissing me off. Kind of putting me off the PC version. Well, that's weird. Apparently what I just did something. It just didn't show up as such. Alright, so current button layout. Apply layout. GL is the A button, GR is the X button. Okay. Chat button can also be mapped to a command. Okay. Gyro behavior. Gyro to joystick camera. Before proceeding, place the controller on a stable surface. Continue calibrating 3, 2, 1. All right. View the layout. Yeah, gyro works now. Excellent. I still have messed up controls for hacking, but at this point I just don't care anymore. I'm used to the control configuration being inverted, so I'll just take it. Alright, so I gotta do 2 more nodes to get through there, it looks like. The floating jumps also throw me for a loop, but I gotta remember that I am not on Earth. Yeah, not on Earth. Gravity's lighter. Gotta remember that. What is all this blur? I do need to figure out the blur. It's annoying me quite a bit. Alright, I gotta watch my HP because, yeah, I can be killed. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, you really need Diana because she, because you basically cannot damage these dudes through their regular armor. You have to really do the hack right and get them to drop their armor. I assume there will be more story opening cutscene kind of things when the actual real game comes out. Alright, what the... Oh, over there. Got it. So how do I make it go up? Like that, do it again. Okay. First... It might not even be the game's fault. I might have done some setting wrong somewhere else that makes it so A and B are reversed, and I think I did. Now that I think back to it. Hacking nodes yellow have special effects that trigger when passed through completing a hack. Passing through multiple nodes of the same type increase effectiveness. These nodes can only be used a limited number of times. Okay. Temporary damage buff. Okay, cool. I can also honestly go... If I can figure out what the hell the PC controls are, I can hack with the... Maybe hack with the keyboard or something. Oh no, X and Y are also reversed. Never mind, it is screwed up by thinking it's an Xbox controller. I also feel like this game is maybe made for English, honestly. So I might switch to English when I play the full version, I don't know. On the other hand, it is a Japanese game, and usually it is better to play in the native language. When I get around to Expedition 33, I will be playing that in French. Because that is its native language. Cradle power output is limited to 35% of standard capacity. Trams and supplementary facilities are now non-operational. To restore full functionality, restart the main power generator on the top floor under administrator supervision. There probably are no administrators around, I'm guessing. There's definitely quite a bit of puzzle solving, which I like. I love a good puzzle. I like the old Zelda games where they were linear and they didn't take 500 hours to beat. Is it the frame interpolation that's ruining the visuals? Let me see. I'll try turning that back on, and then I'm gonna try. Could turn motion blur off. It might be the motion blur just is acting up. See what else we got here. Man, I'm not used to these insane graphics. Alright, frame generation off. Let's try frame generation off. Try motion blur on for now, but then try toggling it off if visuals continue to look weird. Yeah, I'm trying to turn that off too, I guess. Let's see. So no frame generation, no motion blur. It still looks a little weird. Still looks a little weird. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna try my best to ignore it. And then when I get the full version, I'm honestly probably gonna have to go with Nintendo Switch 2. Ah, I just... No, that was where I just was. That's the worst. Okay. Got it, okay. And at the shelter, you can do upgrades. Alright, cool. Yeah, nice. A tactical unit fires a spherical electromagnet. So it lets me use the Elekiweb move from Pokemon. Sweet. Oh, that really buys me some time to hack. There we go. Finish him. Die, Clanker, die. Now I let my ammo recharge a little bit. Probably pop a heal. Alright, dodged it. Hell yeah! I am going to go back and turn on blur. Yeah, because I like the blur. It's actually well implemented. It's not always well implemented. Some games don't do it very well, but this game does it well. I might need to also try the Switch demo, and just see how it differs, and then, yeah, if it's just as good on Switch 2 or even better, then obviously that's the version I'll get. If they both have the same issues that annoy me slightly, I may just pass on the game altogether. But I do want to play this game. It intrigues me a little bit. It seems like an interesting concept, and I am enjoying the combat. It's pretty cool. Where the hell do I know, scan, right? You have to do a lot of scanning, though. Alright. Come on, bro. Platforming thing, I guess, huh? Yeah, I have to grab the ledge, okay. Alright, a little annoying, perhaps, that I have to load the game when I went through a door. But it's not the end of the world. Okay.
Poker って便利だよな。精密作業から家事に至るまで全部やってくれる。
ここに子供はいないけど、もしいたら子守なんかもできるはずよ。それにイルスが管理してるから必要な場所に来てくれる。
マジか。じゃあ俺は何すんだ。全部ウォーカー任せで済むんじゃないか。
まあ人間は人間の得意分野をやればいいの。アイデアをひらめくこととか利益を追求することとかをね。さあおしゃべりはおしまい。実験結果の精査にかかりましょう。
Alright, the load times are actually something of an issue. I will have to compare with the Switch 2 version, but like, yeah, if it's gonna load like that every time I like load a hologram or something, that's not good. That's going to be frustrating to deal with. Because it's immersion breaking. It like takes me out of the game. Oh, I see. The side weapons have limited ammo. Do I have to press a different button to pick this up or what? I mean, am I just maxed out? Oh my god! Okay, that is truly annoying. That is annoying and immersion breaking, and I don't like it. Seriously, what the hell? Bro, are you kidding me right now? Dude! This demo is rough around the edges. I really, really hope they, fix some of this stuff before release, because otherwise it's like, yeah, this game's not in a very playable state. I see. So the story in this game involves trying to basically have a moon-based solar power plant that helps Earth have enough power, I guess. That seems to be what I'm getting when I read between the lines here. Yeah, so because of the light gravity, it looks like I don't really have to worry about fall damage. Oh, I see. Yep, blowing those flankers to smithereens, boy. That's what I like to do. I need to turn up the gyro sensitivity a little bit. Yeah, that's more like it. No, actually, I need it higher. Give me all you got sensitivity-wise. Alright, that's decent. Alright, so here we go. Looks like we might be about to fight a boss, probably. Which might end the demo. For all I know. Shit! I wasted ammo. There we go. Let's re-equip my infinite ammo backup weapon.
警戒状態を解除。メイン電源への接続を再開。電力供給進行中。 30%、 40%、 50%、 60%。
不正アクセス感知。電源供給を中止します。管理者イドゥスは未登録ゲストの滞在を許可しません。セクターガードに命じます。不正アクセス対象の探査を。対象確認。異物を排除してください。
Why am I getting audio lag too?
排除って私たちのこと？
らしいな。話の通じる門番じゃなさそうだ。
Alright, I'm getting a lot of technical issues with this demo, but hopefully in the full version they're not there anymore.
こいつのこと誰か知ってるか？
初めて見た。
友達じゃないんだな。なら遠慮なくぶっ壊すぞ。俺に任せろ。
Good music.
なんであんなにミサイルがある？
そんなフィラメントが提携してるんだよ。
便利なもんだな。
Alright, let's go for the defense reduction. Right trigger near a downed enemy. Got it.
これをくらえ。
Nice. Yeah, that scratches the itch like Final Fantasy 13. Alright, cool. It's a super meter. Got it.
これで倒しやすくなったでしょ。
やるじゃねえか。こっちのターンだ。
Alright, I don't know why running isn't on by default for a boss fight. Like, you're gonna be running during a boss fight. Yeah, take this, clanker. Hell yeah. Satisfying as hell. Fuck. Whoa, dude, I have this huge adrenaline rush from the boss fight.
やったな完璧だうまくいった時はこうするんだ
Alright, yeah, that was a sweet boss fight, definitely.
で、何を書いてたんだそろそろ教えてくれ
あ、いいよほらこれだよ
Alright, I've got lag here on this cutscene somehow. What the hell? Why is a cutscene lagging? The gameplay mostly didn't lag. Alright, well anyway. Not bad besides the technical issues. Those technical issues were serious though, so... I'll wait for the full version to come out and see. That was pretty dope though. That was quite a bit of fun. Right. And of course, this stream is dedicated to the late Chuck Norris. Respite in pace. That was one hell of a warrior that we just lost in this world, dude. That man was a fantastic martial artist. Alright, see, that looks like a fun ability. They should have let us have it the whole time. Is that just exclusive stuff for people who play the demo? Either way, that was fun. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Oh, man. That's a loss, dude. True badass man right there. Even if you don't agree with his opinions and stuff, because I don't, but that shit doesn't matter, though. That's the thing. That's what people forget. Like, politics is not important. Anyway, we'll be back later with Pokopia, I think. I do want to beat Metroid Prime 4 as well, but that'll probably be tomorrow. Anyway, pretty successful PC stream here. There were some technical issues. But we beat this demo, so hey, there you go. I'm a little like 50-50 on the story, and but the gameplay mostly has me sold, but those load times are an immersion breaker, and I'm not playing the final version if it's always like that. Okay, so anyway, we'll just wait for the final version to come out before we make the decision on buy it or don't buy it. A decent demo, though, and I enjoyed playing it. What a cool boss fight. A lot of fun. Alright, so see you guys in a little bit.